Charlene Kentaro and Bella Nakato joining us this morning. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning, Brian.
Good morning.
Good morning.
First of all, I want you to make this clear when people are watching. When someone finds you and they do this,
that's taboo. You seriously do not want to be touching someone's hair without permission. That's invasion of privacy. So for people in taxis who are creeping up to touch, do not. It's a no-no.
So you get that a lot. People looking at you and say, is that your hair?
Then they want to feel, to see if it's a weave. They are touching
horrible.
it. It's, yeah.
No, you don't do that.
Oh my goodness. So the phenomenon of natural hair is spreading like wildfire. We have people here at NTV who are, like so crazy about their hair, and they were proud, and it kind of, seems to be the next thing now in the corporate world. But for you, what has been your experience having? Isn't it a lot of work caring for it and washing every day?
I think what's a lot of work is the learning curve. Because with natural hair, you have to forget what you used to do in the past, say with relaxers, and start over a new thing. People are still learning about natural hair. There's companies like the Good Hair Collective, Charlene runs that, that are innovating around natural hair. We're learning what our grandmothers used to do with natural hair, so as to make it easier for those coming into natural hair. But right now there's no natural hair expert or guru. We're all learners.
Thousands of videos on YouTube about natural hair.
Yeah.
The Good Hair Collective is one of the platforms where ladies will go and learn how to take care of hair. But why do you think it is becoming a trend these days to have natural hair? I talked to one of the girls that she was like, you know what, it's too much work. First of all, I go to the salon, that's a whole day done. I don't have that time now.
She had natural hair?
She has natural hair now.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are certain people for whom it's a trend, and I think just as with anything else, when you are just trying something out because everyone else is doing it, eventually you'll find maybe it's not for you and you'll give up and you go back to the way you used to do your things. But there's other people who have made the choice to wear their hair naturally, no matter how difficult it's going to be. And I think what we are trying to say, Bella and I, is that it can actually be easy when you learn what your hair is like and what it requires, and it's even cheaper, I think.
Yes, it is way cheaper.
It's cheaper?
Yes. It's cheaper. Now, of course, there's companies who are selling product, and we have a huge price range from the low end to the high end. And it's a huge entrepreneurship opportunity for people out there. But still, as a natural, if you're disciplined enough, you can budget your way to hair success, if that's possible. Yes, there's ways to make it cheap.
This lady sang about natural hair right there, India Irie. Actually, let's listen to some of the words that she, says about hair and how it has affected many people going, into the offices. We can have sound of "I am not my hair," and when we come back, we'll get into the details of.
Got a relaxer. I was a source of so much laughter. At 15 when it all broke off. 18 when I went on natural. February 2002 I went on and did what I had to do. Because it was time to change my life, to become the woman that I am inside. 97 dreadlocks all gone. I looked in the mirror for the first time and saw that I am not my head. I am not your skin. I am not your expectations, no. I am not my head. I am not the skin. I am the soul that lives with.
I am not my hair. Are you or not? Why is it becoming more stylish these days to have your natural hair? We're talking with Bella and Charlene. It's as if for outside countries. Charlene, and they're telling us about natural hair. You can go to our Facebook platform, Morning at NTV, #natural hair, and we'll be able to get your comments there. You can also tweet us at Morning at NTV. Tag me in those tweets at Brian Munondo is my handle. And let's talk about hair, especially good natural hair, if you fail to take care of that hair, this morning we have some interesting solutions for you ladies. Quickly, is it a healthier choice?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially with the alternative of relaxers that have carcinogens, cancer-causing chemicals in them, there is no healthier choice than natural hair, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, there is no, especially those, you've noticed people who get ill or get serious health issues, they cut off and start to go natural because of the different chemicals in the synthetic cosmetics we have on the market.
Right.
We don't have a huge choice of all natural cosmetics.
Don't you apply something to your hair? Well,
Yes, I do, but I try to limit it to things that are natural, things that are plant-based, and we have a lot of those in Uganda, by the way. My line of products is based with shea butter, which you know grows in Gulu and Soroti. We have cocoa butter. We have so many oils in this country. We really don't have any excuse to say that I'm sticking to my synthetic things. Sometimes you don't have a choice, but I would say that it's very possible to make at least 80% of your hair care products all natural. Yeah.
Some people say that natural hair is probably an unprofessional look at the workplace. Is that true?
No, in the Uganda natural community is so wide, and we share a lot about our experiences in the workplace, at schools, and yes, that complaint has come. And for those people who say, oh, my boss doesn't like my hair, usually it's a question of style. Because usually when you embrace natural, you want to go to work, you want to express your hair, you want to have the biggest hair possible, and there's work-appropriate styles for natural hair, a conservative look for the corporate or workplace.
Work-appropriate styles.
Yes.
That's very interesting. Can you show us some work-appropriate styles for people who have natural hair? I got some, few clips, but of course we'll have you guys, do it here live on the show, and we see how ladies that need to get, sorted, because it's becoming a trend. Patra there, I think she wore it. Did you wear it? No, you did. That's the attitude you get from every natural. All right, so let's have some interesting work styles for the ladies that are watching the show now.
All right, you want me to style?
Yes, if
Okay.
All right, so we'll have her sit.
you have the model right here in the middle.
Oh, me?
Oh, who's going to style?
She's going to model.
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
do it in turns. All right. So already this is a work-appropriate
So
style.
how do you come to that?
So she did a flat twist. Would you like me to demonstrate?
Yeah.
All right.
A flat twist.
A
Maybe we should
flat
have done this
twist.
thing.
All right. So this is her hair all blown out. Should I stand up?
Yep, please.
Okay. So this is her hair all blown out, and she made 2 twists on the side. So there's one jumbo twist in the front. There's this hair that's going to be in a puff holder, and then there is this one that she twisted.
I think we call them swaz in Uganda.
Swaz.
Yeah, so when you hear a
Biswali.
flat twist and maybe it might be a foreign sounding thing, it's really just Biswahili. Like this.
But
keep it local.
Gavia twist.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
burn it up. This is a 2-minute hairstyle. You're rushing, you're late, done.
And that's it.
And that's it. Natural hair shouldn't be a headache. It shouldn't. Another alternative would be, now I'm talking fast hairstyles where you do not have time. Life is too short to spend your you spend your life doing natural hair. There's alternatives for a shorter, more convenient style. There's an up, they call this the up top bun.
Up top bun.
Yes, where you can tuck things away. Help me with your pin. Bobby. This is a bobby pin. It's the lifesaver of all naturals. It puts styles together in 2 minutes. All right, so with that, she's good to go.
Okay, let's see the back of that. That's a bobby pin.
The bobby pin is up here.
It's inside and
Yes.
it holds some hair inside.
Yes. So your hair is not all over the place.
Wow.
Yes. So there's alternatives and there's ways to do natural hair that will not take your time and your resources and your money. The thing is, people do not want to research. They want to be fed. That's why it's easier for us to have, we have a culture of addiction to saloons. Ngenda saloon. It's a thing now. And yet there's alternatives at home. So you find with natural hair, people are taking back that power. Doing their children's hair, doing their own hair, making choices. Even when they go to the salon, they're like, I don't want tight hairstyles to the salon. I don't want tight hairstyles, make them looser. So taking back your power, your identity. This is heritage our grandmother gave us. You know, when we go for the straight, especially permanently straight, we kind of negate the fact that your grandmother had that same hair.
Yes.
You inherited
Yes.
that beauty from her.
Yes.
And natural hair right now is people, ladies starting to claim back that beauty and say, I'm perfect.
Sounds like feminist.
It is
Take back
feminist
the
because
But for
it has
hair.
become such a silent attack that we don't talk about it. But when we have reached a point right now that relaxer sales world over are making terrible losses, all those companies that do relaxers have to come up with natural lines right now.
Wow.
All over they have natural lines because it means there's a trend, or if not even a trend, a movement towards natural hair.
I see many products here. What do you recommend, you know, good products for natural hair? You know, some people may have things that probably eat their hair off and they're wondering, this natural hair thing, maybe I should just put on my Brazilian thing. You know?
Okay. Before I answer you, I would just want to add on to what Bella has been saying. I mean, we do appreciate that there's people who have had relaxed hair since they were maybe 5 years old or 10 years old, because some mothers are clueless and the child they see is in pain trying to comb their natural hair, so they just resort to relaxing the hair. So you come to a point where you're like 25 years old, you have no idea, you want to go natural but you have no idea what to do. So together with Envidiza Natural, which is Bella's company, we decided to hold seminars for natural hair, you know, ladies, where we teach them styles like this, where we teach them basic hair care techniques. Yeah, so I would say this is a tool along with those techniques.
What's that one called?
This is what I was telling you about. It's a mix of shea butter, cocoa butter, and a few other oils available in Uganda. This is something that you can use to achieve your styles in the morning. It's all natural, plant-based. That in the small bottles is virgin coconut oil from Kenya, yes.
Okay.
So those are things that you can use to restore your hairline. You've seen people whose hairline start from like, the middle of their heads. All you have to do is, like Bella was saying, just do your research. Things like rosemary, the herb, really helps your hair to grow back when you've
How do you
lost your
apply
hair.
that?
You would, now like rosemary for instance, you take a little bit of that oil, you can get it as an oil or you can get the herb, you infuse it, which means you leave it to sit for like maybe 2 weeks in the oil, and then it will be potent enough to just massage onto your scalp. It may be daily or weekly, depending on how bad your situation is, and eventually with the right moves, hopefully you should start to see your hair grow back. Yeah.
Well, ladies, if you are looking for something that can save your natural hair situation, we're going to upload this actually on our Facebook page, and you can watch this and get some tips, quick styles for the office. That's very important, because now, and this sounds like a movement for natural hair. It's taking back everything. Question here: what advice can be shared about kids with natural hair? Is it the same approach that you take?
It's exactly the same approach. And the best way, we find mothers who have had maybe relaxers for years choose to have their children start with natural hair, and then they also fall in love with the natural hair. And even with tender-headed children, the best solution for someone whose head hurts and children who they chase around for natural hair is to actually moisturize with water.
Just water.
Water. Yes, that child will not quarrel or run away once you moisten their hair, spray it with water, and then comb.
Go to the Facebook page, The Good Hair Collective. There's interesting conversations there about natural hair. And
views are natural.
In views are natural. Bella, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks,
I
Charlene.
appreciate it.
Thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure, thank you.
Oh, this has been the natural hair movement. I know Patra, Florence, and Josephine Karunji are like, power to us. And they must be very excited this morning. Continue the conversation there. Hashtag natural hair. We'll post this on our YouTube channel. You can catch more of that. Also, if you have any video, post it. And coming up on the show is a lady without natural hair. That's Aisha. But before we get